In a short while, I'll be taking you through a training on renewable energy with Solinta Energy, powering Nigeria with the sun. Now, what are the challenges we Nigerians face as an economy? From our wattage generation, we can see the installed capacity is not meeting the demands of the population compared to other nations as listed on the table below. Now, what would we need to generate what we actually need to consume on a daily basis per energy? We need at least $5 billion to generate 1,000 megawatts of power, which is still not capable to meet the needs of the Nigerian population. And if you look further, you see what we need to generate by 2015. We need $22 trillion to generate the power required for us to be sustained. But how can that be achieved? This poses a challenge question to us. Now, what is the challenges facing Nigerian present situation is the issue of transmission. Transmission against the discos, against the customers and the government. Now, this transmission point has a lot of corrupt policies behind it. That is why the government cannot let it out. So that is why, thank God, they prioritize some other aspects which we are capitalizing on and making our dreams possible in Nigeria for Nigerians. Now, what are the generator usage? Installed capacity generator is up to 60,000 megawatts, which is quite huge. At least 70 million residential generators nationwide, the six states and the Federal Capital Territory, which is gulping a sum of 1.56 trillion spent each year on generators fuel. This is quite expensive, which amounts to at least 4% of the nation's GDP, which is quite huge. Now, what are the impacts of generator usage? It's quite expensive at the initial cost. Also, it's noisy. Maintenance, all those things is quite expensive. Then pollution. Diesel generators, petroleum generators, they all cause a lot of pollution. Now, what about the health risk? Carbon dioxide affecting our health, leading to death. Now, much more unemployment because of the performance basis has dropped, considering the amount you require to run these generators. Now, if you look at the pyramid you're on the screen, you see what it costs per kilowatt of each means of power generation. Now, when you look at this each and every segment, you realize that solar is quite cheap. Why? Not just because it's a freely daily thing, but once you get it at the long run, you see your return on investment increases rapidly. But if you compare it with others below, you know that the ratio is not to be compared at all. Now, Solinta Energy. At Solinta Energy, we've been able to do installations for over 300 homes and businesses, giving them 24 hours power supply. Now, we have also helped to ensure that we provide cheap, affordable, and clean energy, which we call pay as you go. Now, you can use that as a means whereby you pay small, small as against your generator, but this time around, you're guaranteed 24 hours power supply. Now also if you look at the chart below, you can see our transition period whereby we've rapidly grown from year to year, six times growth and 600% growth within the space of 3 to 4 years. Now our journey so far, we were founded in 2013. Now we're also one of the leading solar companies. You see now we have a vision, we have a mission, which you can also see listed below. Now take note of these things because they are factual details you need. Now, Solinta Renewable Energy Training. The training actually, you can see the basic information right there, is aimed at educating the Nigerian youth and the commitments you need to commit at least 6 weeks to ensure you participate successfully in this training. An assignment will be given to you that will be graded. Now, this is your course outline. It has been sent to you via email. If not, please take a look at it again. These are what you'll be covering during the course of this training. The objective is also to enlighten every Nigerian youth about the possibility and the actualization of ensuring that we know that indeed renewable energy is workable in Nigeria. And with our capacity as a nation, we can make it possible. We committing at all levels. Now, this is the goals we hope to achieve, that eventually we drive towards our point as a company, and everyone along the line will be carried along. Read below every details. You'll be certified. You'll also be prepared as a solar energy merchant. You'll also have social media skills and as ambassador of Solinta Energy. If you have any further questions, please feel free to make inquiries. Send via the same email that sent you these details, or make a phone call in the number that was provided. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for very much.